Section 1 is all basically an introduction, so I'm going to get you guys introduced to the whole idea of poker, how cash games work, and really how profitable you can be, and how much time you need to put in to really be profitable while still having fun and enjoying the game. This is lesson 1, and I'm going to share a little bit about my background with you guys so you guys can kind of see and understand why I'm the guy to share this information in regards to poker with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. My poker career. So I started playing poker well before 2005. I actually used to play poker on I learned about the game of poker through a online game that I used to play, which had the element of poker and a couple other casino games and stuff that I quickly learned. When I played on this game, though, I only really played for figuring out the rules and stuff like that. So this was like between 2002 and 2004, 2005. So I just kind of I got used to the game of poker, and I really learned about what Texas No Limit Hold'em poker was all about. But in the game, obviously, I was gambling for fake money or coins in the game, which didn't really have much of a value. But once I really started playing in the game, I got hooked to it, and I loved every minute of poker. And that's when I decided that instead of playing the game, I really wanted to play for real money because I was confident that I could win. So from 2005 to 2009, I was an online poker player, and this was back when I used to play on Full Tilt Poker, Poker Stars. This was when online poker and online gambling was actually legal in the U.S. So I actually really got to capitalize during the peak of when online poker was growing insanely, and then eventually, obviously, if you guys know the history of it, online poker became illegal in the U.S. And now there's a lot of alternatives and a lot of other different ways that you can play. So from 2009 to 2011, essentially around the time period where online poker was kind of going down, I became a cash game player and a tournament player in the local casinos, and it was perfect because this was around the time where I was also just turning 21, so I had access to play at the casinos and stuff like that. And then from 2011 to current, I'm actually doing both, where I'm actually playing online through international sites as well as playing inside the local casinos, and I've kind of divvied up my time half and half. My poker accomplishments. So these are the winnings that I've tracked really from 2011 to now. I really didn't take poker as seriously from 2005 to 2011 to the point where I was tracking my winnings, creating graphs, charts, viewing my and analyzing my previous hands, and really going in depth to really figure out how I could be a profitable player. Before then, it was solely a hobby and not something that I really thought I could make money off of, even though I was making money off of it. And then as soon as I realized how profitable I could be if I really tweaked my game and played the best possible poker, that's when I started getting into it. So I'll let you guys go ahead and take a look at my tournament winnings, online cash game winnings, and my casino winnings, so that you guys can see the total profit that I've made in the last about 3.5 to 4 years that I've been playing. And as of late, I haven't been getting an opportunity to play as much as I used to because I've had a lot of different projects and different ventures and stuff like that I've been working on, but also try to get in a few games a month. So this is just a little bit of the accomplishments and a little bit of the success that I've had in the last few years playing poker. So here's some of the games that I play. So I only play Texas Hold'em poker. I don't play Omaha or any of the other games, and I'm almost 99.9% of the times playing no limit. I've messed around here and there and played a little bit of limit poker to either blow off steam or just for fun with friends and whatnot. But I'm majority of the time playing no limit Texas Hold'em poker, and I usually pay about cash games 90% of the times. And then I'll do tournaments maybe 10% of the time. So maybe I'll join like one tournament every few weeks or something like that where I see a good value in it. But mainly I'm a cash games player, and that's where I make the most money and I do the best. And then another thing that I do take advantage of, especially with online poker, it's because you can run multiple tables and stuff like that, is I use free rolls. So the beauty of playing online is you can play on as many tables as you can manage, versus playing in a casino where you're really focusing your attention on one game or one table. How I learned to play poker. So as I was kind of mentioning early on in this section or in this lecture, I used to play a video game that introduced me to Texas Hold'em poker at 13, and I began playing for money at the age of 15. So a lot of the times when I was playing online and stuff like that, as I mentioned, I wasn't over 21, but that's just our little secret. I learned from my own experience at the table and from studying professionals that I met along the way. So when I began playing online and I seriously started considering the opportunity of playing poker, I started watching a lot of videos, reading up a lot of books, guides, informationals, and stuff like that from about 15 that other poker pros had released. And this was the time when poker was really kind of taking the next step and becoming mainstream. And as I kind of began playing online poker, I met a lot of professionals and a lot of highly skilled and talented players that were playing World Series of Pokers and other big tournaments and stuff like that. And they taught me a lot of valuable lessons. Got to play a lot of heads up. Got to watch them. Got to analyze their hand analysis and got the exported files and stuff like that. So basically, within my first few years of online poker, I really was a student of the game. So I was constantly studying and I was trying to see how I could become the best, because anytime I do something, I always have uh, the desire to become one of the best. I don't want to just kind of cruise by, just do good enough. So that was like my big thing, and that's what I ended up essentially focusing my attention on, and that's how I learned to play and became extremely skilled, talented, and experienced. Where at the age of about 16 or 17, I was dominating online poker, and I wasn't even the technical legal age to be able to play these games. So that's a little bit about my background and how I came to get the knowledge that I have behind the game of poker. I'll see you guys in the next section.